Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm just going to be showing you how to do this eye look right here. I decided to just do the eye look in this video because I'm using a brand new palette. I am using the brand new Colourpop So Jaded palette, which is in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. I absolutely adore Kathleen Lights. I love watching her, and she's so funny, and I just think she's so down to earth, and she's one of the very few like true, genuine gurus. Like OG, you know what I'm saying? I love her, I adore her. I think she's an amazing makeup artist, and I'm so happy that, you know, she continues to come out with like such great products with Colourpop, because Colourpop is so inexpensive. They have affordable products for a great price. You do get what you pay for. I know like a lot of people say, oh, like if you pay cheap, like you get what you pay for, which yes is the case, but like with Colourpop, it's not the case. Like Colourpop will never put out a crappy product. If they have put out a crappy product, I don't know about it because I probably don't have it. But all of the products that I have from Colourpop are truly one of like my favorite products, especially their eyeshadow palettes. So when I saw this, I was like, wow, I need it. Honestly, I'm gonna retract my statement real quick. When I saw it, I was like, wow, like that's pretty. I was like, but I definitely have like shades in my other palettes that are similar. You know, I have a ton of palettes that have the like dark blue and the purple in the corner, and I was like, oh, I have this shade. But honestly, I'm so happy that I did purchase it because this palette is very unique, and I really like the shades in here, and it's not your average like warm tone palette with like a couple of shimmer and like colorful shades in here. Because like if you think about it, like there really isn't a warm tone like brown. Like these are more orangey, this is more red, that's a little bit like a purpley mauve. So I like that my comfort zone really isn't in this palette, like besides for like these lighter shades here. So I picked it up and I cannot stop playing with it. I think it's really nice. I just kind of wanted to turn the camera on, press record, and just play with makeup. And the blue shades in this palette are really beautiful. I have turquoise, sapphire, onyx, opal, and aquamarine all over my eye. And I'm going to insert swatches for you guys as well. If you guys also don't follow me on Instagram, I actually posted 2 other looks that I used with this palette. Very easy, very easy looks to achieve. And yeah, so if you guys don't follow me on there, go ahead and click the link down below to follow me on there. I'll also leave like some photos of the 2 other looks that I did. I did more of like a more dramatic look prior to this video, and then I also did a more simple look that you can achieve with this palette as well. I love Colourpop shadows. I don't have a problem with Colourpop shadows. There are 2 Colourpop shadows in here that are not intended for use on the eye. Topaz and Opal, they are pressed glitters. This shade and Opal, which I have on my eyes, they are pressed glitters, so they're not really intended for use on the eye. Just like kind of use at your own risk. I mean, I guess we all kind of use shades and things that aren't really supposed to go on our eye, but just be super careful. I know it's a cut crease, but like honestly, I live for a good cut crease, and that's just what looks best on my eye. I like smoky eyes and stuff like that, but I love a good fucking cut crease. So that's what I have on here. I did want to talk about the palette real quick. The palette is Colourpop's first 30 pan eyeshadow palette. So this is what it looks like. Pan size is pretty decent. This first shade, Diamond, is actually one of Colourpop's Super Shock shadow formulas. So it's like got that like squishy feel, and it's absolutely beautiful. I am going to swatch this for you right now, like on my arm, so you guys can see it, and then we will jump into the video. Yeah, I really like this palette. I have had no problems with blending. Only problem I kind of have was like building up aquamarine. I feel like aquamarine, you need a few layers. But like that's one swatch and that's nice, but like to really intensify it, I had to spray my brush, I had to layer it. That's pretty much my only complaint about it, because I feel like the other shades similar to that shade, like the shimmer shades in this palette, are fairly easy to build up on their own. So let me go ahead and swatch this for you. I really do like this palette. I believe the cost of this is $39, which honestly I don't think it's bad, because you get 30 eyeshadows in the palette. It's okay, it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this for you guys. If you guys want to purchase this palette, I'm not sure if it's available. Fuck. I'm not sure if there's gonna be a restock. I hope there's gonna be a restock, because I'm literally obsessed with this palette, and I really feel like you guys need it. I feel like it's a really nice fall palette, because you have like these colors here like scream fall, and then you have these colors here that are also fall as well, and then you have like your mix of colors and everything down here. I feel like in general this is a very nice palette, especially if you're just starting out wearing color, because the colors aren't so in your face. There are a lot of palettes that have like a really bright green or really bright blue, and even like the turquoise shade is toned down a bit, and I like toned down colorful shades a little bit better, just because if you're starting out with color, or if I'm doing a client they're like, hey, I want color but I don't want like in your face color, lower lash line. Lower lash line is where it's at for you to start incorporating color in your eye looks. It's just the easiest way for you to see if, hey, that color looks good on your eye color, if it, you know, draws attention to your eyes, if you like that color. It's really, really easy to just throw it on the lower lash line, and then if you don't like it, just kind of like buff it away and throw a brown on top of it. You know, it's really easy, and I really like the palette because, like I said, you can get your pops of color in here, and if you're not comfortable with color, go ahead and throw turquoise, or go ahead and throw Jade on the lower lash line with like a smoky eye. It would look so beautiful. So I really like this palette. I definitely think it's worth it. So I will let you guys know all the information down below in the description box when it's going to be available again, or if it's not going to be available again. I'm not sure if it will be sold in Ulta. So for swatches, I'm going to go in rows. So we're going to do the first row, second row, third row, etc., etc. Hello and welcome back. So we are starting with the eyes and the eyes only in this tutorial. I'm going in with my primer. I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer as my primer, and now I'm cleaning up my brows with my foundation. I've been doing this recently just because I don't like the way a really bright concealer or primer looks underneath my brow, so it gives it a little bit more natch feel, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more natural. Forgive me if my voiceover audio sounds a little bit funny. I'm just trying to figure out the best mic. So if you guys have any recommendations, let it go now down below. Now back to the tutorial. I did set my concealer, my quote-unquote primer, with some powder, and I'm grabbing Citrine from the So Jaded palette, and I'm really going to build this shade up. It's such a beautiful mustardy, yellowy, brown goodness. Kind of looks like baby puke, baby food, you know the tone I'm talking about. So I'm just really blending it messily into my crease. It's going to get covered anyway, but it's really going to help these shades blend. So I'm really packing on Sapphire here. This is also from the So Jaded palette, and I'm packing this onto my outer corner. I'm kind of dragging it across my lash line there, just about like halfway, and I'm really packing it on. I'm packing on the color because I really want this color to be intense and dark, but I also don't want to lose the color of it as well. So I really wanted to pack on a majority of the color and then start to blend it out. So I actually ended up going in with Stoned right over top of it, just in that itty bitty outer corner, just to make it a little bit darker. And now I'm grabbing the shade Turquoise and I'm starting to blend that into my crease. I'm using a Morphe M506 brush to do this, a very precise, small blending brush, and then I'm just going to switch my brush to a fluffier brush so we have no harsh lines. I will leave all of the brushes and tools and every other product that I use in this video down below in the description box, so make sure to check that out if you're interested. And now I'm just going to keep packing on Sapphire. So I'm pretty much going back and forth with Sapphire and Turquoise for a hot minute. I'm really packing on Sapphire, and then I'm blending out the edges with more Turquoise. See, you guys can totally tell that citrine gets lost, but it really does help the colors that I'm adding on top really blend together. It really does help. These colors are super pigmented, they're super buttery, and they're really easy to blend. Blues are a little bit harder to work with, but just take your time, really pack on the color, and then start blending it out. I'm telling you, you guys will have such an easy time. I'm going back in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm just cutting the crease. I have tons and tons of cut crease videos on here, so I will link them down below if you're interested. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of turquoise and a little bit of sapphire mixed together, and I'm just packing that over top, half on top of the outer corner and half on top of that outer edge where the concealer meets the outer corner, just so we have no harsh lines. Then I'm grabbing Onyx and I'm placing that kind of right over top, more closer to my lash line. And then for the rest of the lid shade, I'm going in with Aquamarine, which is such a beautiful shade. So once I do my lid colors, I'm going back and forth between Onyx and Sapphire, really making sure everything blends together. It's all about layering, going back and forth, really adding, blending, adding, blending. Take your time with it. It will be easier for you, I promise. I promise. If this is your first cut crease, or if you're just trying out a cut crease, don't worry, just keep on adding and then blending light. Next, I'm grabbing Opal. Now this shade is recommended not to use on the eyes, so a fair warning, use at your own risk. But I just kind of use this where I cut my crease, so I was good. And now I just popped on some mascara. Okay guys, so that completes this look. I'm sorry I cut out and I never was able, not that I was able to, but I'm sorry that I forgot to turn my camera on when I was doing my lower lash line. But it's super simple. Just smoke out Sapphire and Turquoise on the lower lash line and boom, you're good to go. And add some jewels if you want. I am very obsessed with the way that this look came out. Please let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified for every time I upload a video. Get ready, I got some Halloween content coming, so I'm very excited about that. Everything that I used in today's video, even off camera, I will list everything down below in the description box, so make sure to check that out. If you are curious at what is on my face, I will leave all of the products I used down below in the description box. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!